Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. Test, test, test. 大丈夫かな？こうして、これでいいから。Okay. Let's review first. This one. どうしようかな。Maybe 15 words? Probation. Probation, I forgot. A period of time when a criminal must behave well, not commit any more crimes in order to avoid being sent to prison. The court sentenced him to a year of probation instead of jail time for his first-time offense. Offense also means crime. Again, in response to, because of something, we do it in response to something. Because of, indicate that something is done or said as a reaction or reply to something else. The company introduced remote work options in response to employee requests for more flexibility. Theoretical. なんだっけ? I forgot. Behaving in an extreme way that is intended to attract attention rather than being sincere. Her reaction to the surprise party was so theoretical, she was genuinely shocked and thrilled. When he tells a story, he is incredibly theoretical, using hand gestures and dramatic facial expressions. So it means like, is it related to theater? Like acting something? Behaving in extreme way. Offense, crime. Good. Strenuous, I forgot. No. It means tired. Like something that you need to use your energy. Needing or using a lot of physical or mental effort or energy. He really does anything more strenuous than changing the channels on the television. So it was basically correct. Enact means to make something available, to put something into action, especially to make something law. The company decided to enact a policy that allows employees to work from home on Fridays. あれか、施行するとかか。To put something into action, enact. Enact a policy, enact a law. Again. Inquire into something means investigate something. To try to discover the fact about something. I decided to conduct an inquiry into the best vacation destinations before making travel plans. Would take something out of context. This is literally take something out of context. The star was telling her comments were taken out of context. Probation. あ、さっき出たやつ。The period of time that criminal should behave well. Okay. 同じの出たから終わりにするか。Okay. Review time is over. So in this stream, we're gonna do chapter 6. Okay. Chapter 6. Okay. Architecture is the process and outcome of planning, designing, and constructing buildings as well as other artificial structures. Period. 日本語になってる。Let me change it to English. Okay. Architecture is the process and outcome of planning, designing, and constructing buildings as well as other artificial structures. Period. Okay. Hello. Architecture. Architecture わかるね。This is the coolest architecture I've ever seen. Architectural. Architectual. Architect. Architectural. わかるね。Process. Process. The process behind making beer is actually really interesting. Process. In the process of doing. In the process of doing. I'm in the process of buying a new house. In the process of doing. これを使うかな。あってもいいか。In the process of doing. でもまあこれはわかるか。Procession. Procession. Never heard. Procession. Enak. Enak apa? Procession. Noun. A line of people who are all walking or traveling in the same direction, especially in a formal way as part of a religious ceremony or public celebration. これは初めて聞いた。A wedding procession. A wedding procession. Outcome. Outcome もわかるね。I don't care how you do it as long as you achieve the right outcome. Plan. Plan for something. Planning for our Kyoto trip is taking ages because I have to do all of it myself. Plan to do something. I'm planning to study in Australia next year. Plan. Make a plan for a trip. Go according to plan. Planned, unplanned. A daily planner. A planned economy. Construct. Construct. You need to show me how you want the website to look before I can construct it. Deconstruct. 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 Constructive. Constructive は使えそう。Constructive. Constructive. I appreciate your constructive feedback. Period. The constructive means if advice, criticism, or actions are constructive, they are useful and intended to help or improve something. Intended to help someone or improve understanding. Okay, constructive. Constructively, constructor, construction, under construction. Okay. Artificial, artificial. I hate playing soccer on this artificial grass because it's so slippery in the rain. Slippery. Artificial intelligence, artificial flower. Artifice? 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 Artifice. Artifice. Wait. 間違えた。Artifice. A clever trick or something intended to deceive. Deceive ってなんだっけ? To persuade someone that something false is the truth. Trick ってこと。Clever trick or something intended to trick. Amazingly for Hollywood, she seems almost entirely without artifice. なるほど。Okay. Artifice って使うかな？まあ一応入れとくか。Artifice. Artifice. Okay. Can you give me some casual examples of using the word artifice? Question mark. 重いか。ネットが。 ットが重いかもしれない。そうでもないな。400出てるか。Okay, artifice. Political artifice. The politician employed artifice in his speech, skillfully framing the issue to divert attention from the real concerns. 名詞なのか。Marketing artifice. The advertisement used artifice by presenting exaggerated claims about the product benefit to attract customers. The advertisement used artifice. She saw through his artifice of pretending to be interested just to get a favor. Some companies use financial artifice to create the illusion of profitability when in fact they are struggling. In the business negotiation, there was a subtle artifice in the way they manipulated the terms to their advantage. Lawyers often engaged in legal artifice to present a case in the most favorable light for their clients. 難しいな。Do you use this word in a daily life? Question mark. The artifice is not commonly used in everyday conversation. It tends to be more formal and may be found in more specialized contexts, such as literature, legal discussions, or critiques of certain practices. In everyday language, people might use more common words like trickery, deception, or manipulation to convey similar meanings. While artifice has a certain elegance, it's not as frequently employed in casual communication. Artifice. いらないかな？ちょっとここ。Artify. Structure. Our new organizational structure is too complicated for me to understand. Well-structured movie. Well-structured. Structure. Structural. Restructural. The building has many structural defects, such as cracks on a wall and water seepage. Restructuring. Architecture is the process and outcome of planning, designing, and constructing buildings, as well as other artificial structures. OK。なかった。次いきます。Architectural styles differ widely among various geographical locations as a result of the influence of history, culture, and climate. Period. Architectural styles differ widely among various geographical locations as a result of the influence of history, culture, and climate. これもわかるね。differ 違う。How does this car differ from last year's model? It's differ or different, but differ is a verb and different is an adjective. How does this car differ? これはあんま言えないよな。I always say how is it different? Are the phrase is it different from something and what is the differ from something? Are the same meaning? Question mark. あ、なんか違うな。Stop. Are the phrases is it different from something? How is it different from something? And how is the differ? How is it differ? How is it differ from something? The same meaning? The correct phrase is how is it different from something? How is it different from something? The phrase how is it differ from? How does it go? I was wrong. How does it? Is both phrase how is it different from something and how does it differ from something have the same meaning? They both inquire about distinctions or variations between two things. However, they differ slightly in their structure and form. How is it different from something? This question uses the linking verb is to ask about the state of being different. It is a straightforward and grammatically correct way to inquire about distinctions. Can you explain how this car is different from the one you showed me last week? How does it differ from something? This question uses the auxiliary, I cannot read it, verb does to form a present simple tense, creating an interrogative structure. It's another grammatically correct way to ask about differences. I'm curious how your approach differs from the traditional method. Can you explain? In practice, you can use either of these phrases interchangeably based on personal preference or the context of the conversation. Both effectively convey the idea of seeking clarification on the distinctions between two things. Okay. いや、別に言わなくてもいいか。Differ. There are quite a few words that Brits and Americans say differently. Difference. Geographical. Where's the accent? Geographical. geographical. The only geographical difference between these two areas is their elevation. Location.
Geographical.
Can you send me the location of the karaoke place? Locate. Can geographical be located. Local. Locally. これもわかるね。Local. Influence. Where's the accent? Influence か。Influence. Have an influence on something. That teacher had a significantly positive influence on my life. Influence. Be influenced. Influential. Influencer. Influential って言うんだ。Is it a common word? Is the word influential a common word? Question mark? Yes? Influential. And you say like, he's so influential. Yes, the word influential is a common and widely used word in English. It is often used to describe people, ideas, movements, or things that have a significant impact or exert a strong influence on others. For example, she is an influential leader in the field of science. The book became highly influential, shaping the way people think about the topic. His influential speech inspired many to take action. The influential artist's work continues to be celebrated and studied. 覚えておきます。Influential. Is it T? Influential. Without O. Influential. Having a lot of influence on someone or something. Okay. 次。History. これはわかるね。To me, history just seems like a jumble of names and events. History. I'm not seeing Ben anymore. He's history. He is history って言うんだ。Career medical history. Somebody's browser history. Historical. Historic. Historical. Historic building. Historic building. これはわかるね。Culture. Japan has fascinating culture unlike any other. Cultural, culturally, cultured, uncultured. A cultural exchange program. A cultured person. Culture ってあれも言うんだ。 This one, to breed and keep particular living things in order to get the substances they produce. Culture ってbarf もあるんだ。The way of life of a particular people. これはnounか。What's the definition of culture as a verb? Question mark. The term culture primarily functions as a noun, referring to the customs, beliefs, practices, arts, and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively. It is not commonly used as a verb in standard English. However, there is an informal use of culture as a verb, especially in certain specialized or slang contexts. When used this way, it typically means the act of maintaining, developing, or exposing something to a particular set of values, practices, or characteristics. Here's an example. We need to culture a sense of teamwork within the company. あんま使わないかな。OK。次。Climate。Climate change. Acclimatize. Acclimate? これは知らないな。Acclimate. Acclimate. 間違えた。できてるんだ。To change to suit different conditions of life, whether etc. or to make someone or something to do this. それは What's the synonym? Acclimate. What's the synonym of acclimate? Question mark. Adjust かな。Adapt か。Synonym for acclimate is adapt. Both terms convey the idea of adjusting or becoming accustomed to a new environment, condition, or situation. Here is an example. It took some time for him to acclimate to the hot climate of the desert. It took some time for him to adapt to the hot climate of the desert. In these sentences, acclimate and adapt are used interchangeably to express the process of getting used to a different climate. Other possible synonyms for acclimate include adjust, accommodate, and acclimatize. Is there nuance differences? Question mark. There か。While acclimate and adapt are often used interchangeably and share a similar meaning of adjusting to new conditions, there are nuanced differences in their connotations. Acclimate. This term often implies a process of becoming accustomed to a specific environment or climate. It is frequently used in the context of adjusting to a change in temperature, attitude, or other physical conditions. Adapt is a broader term that can encompass adjusting to various changes, not just environmental ones. It can involve modifying behavior, methods, or attitude to suit new circumstances. In summary, while the terms are often used interchangeably, acclimate is more commonly associated with adjusting to specific environmental conditions, while adapt has a broader application and can refer to adjusting to various changes or challenges. Okay. So acclimate, adapt, adjust, accommodate. Accommodate. I don't know how to spell accommodate. Accommodate. Double M. Not date. Okay. Acclimate. これか。Acclimate. Adapt, adjust, accommodate. Okay. 次。あ、もうこれで終わりだ。今回は簡単かもしれない。次。It is interesting to note that structures have become much more complex over the last few decades, reflected in the remarkable increase in the number of spectacular and magnificent buildings with regionally specific designs, period. This is exemplified by buildings such as the Shard in London, period. 長かった。Shard. Okay. Wait. There. Okay. It is interesting to note that structures have become much more complex over the last few decades, reflected in the remarkable increase in the number of spectacular and magnificent buildings with regionally specific designs. This is exemplified by buildings such as the Shard in London. Reflected in ってよく使うのかな。なんだこれ。What is Shard in London? Let me look up Shard. London. ああ。え？見たことないかも。This is Shard. I didn't know. existence. Is this new? When was it constructed? – 2008. What is this place? Hotel or something? Lenzo piano. Oh, 2 to 28 floors are office. And 31 to 33 floors is restaurants. 34 to 52 hotel. 53 to 65 mansion. Apartment? People actually live there. 68 to 72 terrace or observation deck. 75 to 87. What is Toya? I don't know what is this. People live here. Is it all glasses? Wow. I don't know. これあれにしとくか。hard。コメント入れとこう。hard。あれさっきの写真どれだっけ？これか。Nice. It is interesting to note. Note はわかるね。気づくか。気づく。It is interesting to note that something. I think it's pretty important to note that not everything happens how you want it to happen. あれ？あ、OBS が一瞬固まったかも。Oh no. あ、治った？ OBS が一瞬固まった。Okay. I think it's fine. Where was I? Note. Notable. notable, notably. Natsume Soseki is one of the most notable writers in Japan. Notable はあんま使わないか。Notable. Important and deserving attention because of being very good or interesting. Notable. He is one of the most notable writers in Japan. Period. Notable. Notable. The structure have become much more complex. Complex は simple の反対。Don't you think Andrew has a really complex and unique personality? A shopping complex. Complexity. Complexities. これわかるね。Over the last few decades. I've been doing the same boring job almost a decade now. 100 years is century. 1000 years is millennium. Remarkable. Reflected in the remarkable. Finishing a marathon in 3 hours is good, but not really remarkable. Remarkably. Your dad looks remarkably young for 60. Remarkably. Surprisingly と一緒かな？ Are remarkable and surprising the same? Question mark. While remarkable and surprising share some similarities, they have nuanced differences in their meanings. Remarkable generally refers to something that is worthy of attention or extraordinary. It often implies that the thing being described stands out due to its exceptional or noteworthy qualities. She made remarkable progress in her studies. Surprising refers to something that causes astonishment, unexpectedness, or astonishment. It suggests that the thing in question goes against expectations or catches someone off guard. The sudden turn of events was surprising everyone. まあちょっと違うか。でもわかるかな？ Remarkably. It's like fascinating. Fascinating と一緒かな。Are remarkably and fascinating the same? Question mark. Remarkably and fascinating are related in the sense that they both convey positive and impressive quality, but they have distinct meanings. Adverb, adjective and adverb か。In essence, remarkably focuses on the degree of exceptionalism or distinction, while fascinating emphasized the captivating and intriguing nature of something. まあいっか。remark. remark もあるのか。To give a spoken statement of opinion or thought. State と remark は違うのかな。Are remark and state the same? Our になってる。まあいいか。While remark and state both involve expressing thoughts or information, they are used in different contexts and carry different meanings. A remark typically refers to a comment, statement, or observation made in response to something. It often conveys a personal opinion or commentary. He made a remarkable remark about the significance of the discovery. State is more formal and generally refers to presenting information or expressing something in a clear and definite manner. It doesn't necessarily carry the same connotation of present personal opinion or commentary. The spokesperson stated that the company would be implementing new policies. In summary, while both involve expressing information, remark often implies a personal or subjective comment, while state is more neutral and formal, focusing on presenting information in a straightforward manner. Okay. Wait, I wanna grab water. 30. I'll be right back. Hey, I forgot to mute, but it's fine. Remark 書いとくか。Is remark a common word? 間違えた。Stop. Is remark a common word? Yes, the word. Oh, no. I meant remark, not remarkable. Sorry. Yes なんだ。 Yes, the word remark is common and widely used word in English. It is often used to refer to a brief and casual expression of opinion, comment, or observation. People use remark in various contexts, both in spoken and written language, to convey thoughts, reactions, or reflections on a particular subject. For example, she made a funny remark during the meetings that lightened the mood. His insightful remarks on the topic added depth to the discussion. I couldn't help but notice the sarcastic remark in her email. The professor made a brief remark about the importance of the upcoming exam. The comedian is known for his witty and humorous remarks during performances. In everyday conversation, people might use remark to comment on something interesting, noteworthy, or relevant to the conversation. Remark. Okay. Spectacular. これもわかるかな? The rooms at the new 5-star hotel are spectacular. Spectacular economic growth. A spectacular view. Spectacularly. Spectacular って fantastic って一緒? Are spectacular and fantastic the same? Spectacle. Make a spectacle of oneself. She made a spectacle of herself. Spectacle of oneself. Spectacular and fantastic share some similarities. Spectacular often emphasizes the visual or away-spring aspect, while fantastic is broader and can encompass a range of positive quality or experiences. What about magnificent? Magnificent is another term that shares some similarities with spectacular and fantastic, but it has its own distinct nuance. It's used to describe something that is grand, splendid, or exceptionally beautiful. It often conveys a sense of awe, admiration for something that is impressive in a majestic or regal way. Well, it's pretty the same. Make a spectacle of oneself. Make a spectacle of yourself. Idiom. You do something that makes you look stupid and attract other people's attention. She made a spectacle of herself by screaming at the waiters. Period. Magnificent. The new speakers I got over the weekend sound magnificent. That was a magnificent goal. Remarkable, spectacular, and magnificent. Regionally. The curry shop uses only fresh, regionally produced ingredients. Regional. Champagne is one of the main wine-growing regions of France. これは大丈夫かな? It is interesting to note that structures have become much more complex over the last few decades, reflected in the remarkable increase in the number of spectacular and magnificent buildings with regionally specific designs. Sorry. This is exemplified by buildings such as the Shard in London. And Shard looks like this. Okay, the last sentence. Some of the key causes behind this increased complexity are advancements in energy, building materials, and construction methods, and workers becoming more proficient, period. Okay. Some of the key causes behind this increased complexity are advancements in energy, building materials, and construction methods, and workers becoming more proficient. Okay. Key. Cause. What's the root cause of global warming? Root cause. Root cause っていうんだ。Cause and effect. For good cause. Cause somebody trouble. Cause something to do. Sorry to cause you a lot of trouble. Causal. A causal relationship between A and B. Causal. Root cause って言うんだね。Root cause. 今の辞書にはないか。What does root cause mean? Root cause. The term root cause refers to the primary or underlying factor that is responsible for a problem or issue, It is the fundamental reason or source from which a problem arises. Identifying the root cause is crucial in problem solving and analysis because addressing the root cause directly can be more effective than dealing only with symptoms or surface level issues. OK。これ覚えとこう。Root cause. What is the root cause of global warming? Question mark. Causal. Is causal common word? No, not root cause. Causal. Is it's になってるけど、まあいいか。The term causal is not as commonly used in everyday conversation as some other words, but it is regularly used in specific contexts, particularly in academic or technical discussions. Here's how it's commonly used. Causal is an adjective that relates to or involves cause and effect. Cause and effect が分かってればいいか。Increase. I won't be able to increase your wages this year. No. My electricity bill has increased by about 20%. Increase, unincrease. Decrease, increasing. An increasing number of people are now using the internet to find jobs. これはわかるね。Advertisement. Advertisement. Advancement. Opportunities for career advancement only come up if you have the right qualifications. Advancement. これもわかるかな？ Advancement. Energy. Energetic. Energize. これもわかる。Method. もわかる。Methodology. Methodical. Methodical. Methodical people do things in a very ordered, careful way. Methodical. Ah, すごい間違えてる。Yes, methodical is a common word in English. It is adjective used to describe a systematic and orderly approach to tasks, actions, or processes. When someone is described as methodical, it means they are organized, disciplined, and systematic in the way they go about their work or activities. She took a methodical approach to solving the problem, carefully analyzing each step. While it might not be as commonly used in everyday conversation as some other words, it is still a recognizable and regularly used term, especially in professional or academic settings when precision and orderliness are valued. Okay, じゃあ書いておく。methodical methodical okay 最後 proficient これは分かんなかった。proficient Can you give me some tips on how to become more proficient in English? Proficiently, proficiency, proficient. Skilled and experienced. Give me some casual examples of using the word proficient. Proficient. While proficient is often used in more formal or professional context, you can incorporate it into casual conversation to convey a high level of skill or competence. Here are some casual examples. We are quite proficient at cooking. This pasta is delicious. I didn't know you were so proficient at playing the guitar. That was an awesome performance. She's surprisingly proficient at video games. You should challenge her to a match. I never thought I would become proficient in using these new software tools, but with practice, it's getting easier. He is pretty proficient with fixing things around the house. It's handy to have him as a roommate. In these examples, proficient is used to compliment someone's skills or express surprise at their level of expertise in a casual manner. Okay. これ書いとくか。OK。終わり。Chapter 6. Okay. Let's review. Procession. A line of people who are all walking or traveling in the same direction. Q と一緒かな。Procession. Wait, procession か。Sorry. Can you stop? Procession and wait, I forgot the spell of Q. Isn't it Q? Q. What was it? Q. Q. Q-U-E-U-E. That's a weird spelling. Q-U-E-U-E. Ah, 分かってたね。昨日。Well, both procession and queue involve a line of or sequence of people. They are used in different contexts and have distinct meaning. In summary, a procession is a specific and usually formal movement often associated with event or ceremonies, while queue is a general line or sequence of people waiting for something, which can be in various contexts. Okay. Procession. Constructive advice or feedback. Influential. His influential speech inspired many to take action. Acclimate, adjust or accommodate. Notable, important and deserving attention. Remark means express something or state something. What was the difference? Personal or subjective comment. Similar to state, but more subjective and personal thought. Make a spectacle of oneself to get attention. Being shamed by getting attention? Being shamed by doing something stupid and get attention? Something like that. Root cause. Methodical. Proficient. OK。終わり。7もやったから。お。OK。Next chapter is 8. Let me see what's chapter 8 about. Chapter 8 is music. Okay.学びました。Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. And see you in the next stream. Thank you for watching. Bye.